What's up, guys? This is All Here Another Pokemon Aired Wi-Fi battle, and this is the battle I had against the guy who's sitting. You know, he's a pretty cool guy. He's actually on YouTube. And I met him on Casual War stream. He asked for an OU match, and I was like, sure. You know, I kind of want to test this team. You know, it's a team that I uploaded like last Sunday or whatever, and I kind of made a couple changes to it. Like my Infernape actually has EVs on it, and I switched Staraptor for Landorus because the Raptor kind of blows. So, he leads off with Mew, and I lead off with Fortress. Now, I didn't see Taunt coming, and I don't know why. If Mew's in the lead spot, I should see Taunt coming, but I didn't. So he taunts me, and I can't do anything, so I go into Jolteon, and he transforms. It's that Fizzy Stardust transform Mew, and I really wish I knew what the hell to run on that set, because I kind of really want to use it. But I go for Shadow Ball, it does a lot of damage. That was a crit, though. It's a Spec Shadow Ball, and that was only a crit, and I was like, wow, I kind of feel bad, but it didn't really matter that much at all. So, he's gonna switch out because he knows he really can't do anything to my Jolteon, and I'm gonna win that, like, predicament. So I switch out as well because I was actually predicting him to switch or just take the I don't even know, I just switched to Landorus pretty much. But I go for the superpower and I do a lot of damage. I expected to do more because Therian form Landorus is really powerful, but you know, Ferrothorn is ridiculously bulky, so I guess I'm not that surprised. But now he goes for Leech Seed, so he's going to get a lot of the... With leftovers and Leech Seed, he's going to get a lot of HP back. So I really don't think that after the attack and defense drop that my Landorus will kill the frigging Ferrothorn. So I really have to switch out, and I believe he switches out... Oh no, he actually goes for the Stealth Rocks because you know he can take another superpower. So I go into my front end to basically trap the Ferrothorn. But here, I go for the Grass Knot, predicting the Gelatin to come in, because it'll do a lot of damage. But he protects, and I was like, fuck, now he knows what I'm going to do. And now he's going to, you know, stay in, and I go for the Fire Blast. But I really should have just went for the Grass Knot again, because that was kind of predictable. But I missed the Fire Blast. That didn't really matter at all. It's just, you know, I go for Fire Blast, I miss it, so now I really have to switch out and go into my Gyarados. My Infernape is a mixed Infernape, by the way. But I go into Gyarados, it's a bulky set, because I really like this thing. As he goes for the Scald. Now, Scald is going to do, you know, not really going to do much. I guess he's just fishing for the burn. And I'm going to taunt here, like, maybe predicting him to Will-O-Wisp or to, I'm just predicting the Will-O-Wisp or predicting the, fuck, what else did Jellicent do? I don't even, or the Toxic, there you go. So, or I do that, but he actually just keeps going for a Scald, and he gets the burn on the second try, which is okay. It's the reason people run Scald, to get burns. But here, I'm just going to T-Wave. I was predicting a switch, actually, because I really didn't think that Jellicent wanted to stay in. But I guess that I'm burned. He really had, like... He had nothing to lose. So, I went for T-Wave. And, yeah, now he's just trying to kill me off. And I really don't have a use for this Gyarados against this team. So, I really just want to let my Gyarados die off so I would sort of safe switch into my Jolteon. Now, unfortunately, here, the taunt ran out. So, I'm like, fuck, now I really have to, like, kill it. But I know I won't kill it with T-Bolt, so I just go for Volt Switch, see how much it does. It'll probably do half. But the thing is, I get the crit. Now that mattered, he said, because he was going to go for the rest. He has a rest Sleep Talk set, since Sleep Talk got released as a move tutor move. And that's a pretty good set, since Jellicent is a wall and stuff. But I go into Landorus, and this is my Scarfurus, the like best thing to go into. And he goes and just cure him, and I'm like, fuck, he's probably timid Scarf, so he's actually going to outspeed me, and I'm going to be screwed. So I go into Fortress to take the Draco Meteor, and Fortress doesn't take it all that great. It takes a good amount of damage from it. Now, I know he won't kill me with another Draco Meteor, which is awesome, but I'm like just saying, like, I did not take that well at all. So he's going to switch out. He knows he can't do much against Fortress, so I believe I go for these Stealth Rocks, you know, to finally get them up and to hurt that Kyurem on the switch-in, and, you know, everything else, since residual damage is always good. But here goes into Breloom. He goes for Bullet Seed, predicting me to switch into, I don't even know what, maybe to Landorus, but I don't know why, because, like, I thought he was going to go for the Spore, and I was thinking that Force is probably the best thing to get locked, not to get locked into Spore, to get, I thought Fortress was the best thing to get Spore on my team. I really had not much of a use for it. But I just go for Rapid Spin to get his rocks out of the way, you know, why the hell not? And then he kills me, then he goes for Stone Edge. I actually lived it, which is awesome, because now I just go for Gyro Ball and do a lot of damage. So, wow, sorry there, that was, like, weird. I had, like, a throat back up. Sorry. He goes for Bullet Seed. He finally kills off my fortress. You know, nothing like really important happened there anyway. So I go into my Landorus because I know I can outspeed this Breloom, and he really does not want his Breloom to die yet since he has Mach Punch and priority is really important. So he goes into Ferrothorn, basically as fodder. As I go for a U-turn, I was like, he really doesn't have much use for this Ferrothorn, so he goes in it, maybe thinking that it's fodder, or maybe he can, he can, you know, take a hit and then dish one out or something. But I go for the U-turn, knowing I'll kill Breloom, and then I'll have switch initiative if he switches into something else. So I go into Infernape. I go for the Fire Blast. He really does not want anything to take a Fire Blast from Infernape on his team, so he's gonna let his Ferrothorn die. Now, I believe he's gonna go into his Galvantula here, which is pretty, you know, it was okay, I guess, because now, but here I was like thinking, should I stay in and go for the Fire Blast or risk the Speed Tie with Thunder? But he actually predicts me to switch into Jolteon. I was like, fuck, I really should have stayed in and went for the Fire Blast. But I had to switch out. I had no choice because I really just don't want to risk, you know, unnecessary Thunders destroying my Infernape, because Infernape was pretty important. So going to Jolteon, I Volt Switch. It does a lot of damage because Galvantula's bulk is like non-existent. I don't know if it's as bad. It's not as bad as Sharpedo, but it's pretty bad. So go back into Infernape. I'm predicting a Giga Drain. So now I'm just gonna go for the Hidden Power Ice, predicting maybe Breloom to come in or Kyurem. I don't even know. I just went for the HP Ice because I didn't want to miss my Fire Blast. Because knowing me, I'd probably miss it at that point. But he goes into his Kyurem, and I really don't know what to do against this thing, and I really need my my Breloom alive for it, so Mach Punch kills it. So I'm just gonna go into my Jolteon because I don't have much of a use for it. So I'm just gonna go to Jolteon, fodder it out. He has a -2 drop, which is really awesome. Because now I can just go into Breloom and proceed to Spore anything that comes in, or if Kyurem decides to stay in, I can just Spore that thing. So I go into Breloom, Spore the Mew, which is pretty cool. So now I believe I can you know, I proceed to Bullet Seed to actually kill the Mew. Wow, I'm really like bad at this right now. Sorry guys. I go for Bullet Seed, kill off the Mew, and I believe all he has left is his Cure. I'm actually not sure on this one. I don't know if he has something else. Oh yeah, he also has his Breloom left. And I really don't want to risk a Speed Tie, or maybe he's faster than me. So I really don't want to risk that. So I'm just going to go into my Landorus to take a Mach Punch. And I really need that Breloom for Kyurem, because if Breloom's not there for Kyurem, he'll sweep me. So he went to go for the Mach Punch, goes for the Mach Punch again, kills himself off with Life Orb. And the thing is, he doesn't even have Spore in his Breloom. He's probably Swords and 3 attacks, but I really think he should have Spore and take out Stone Edge. I don't know, that's just me. Maybe I'm weird. But I have Landorus left. He has Kyurem. I know he'll kill me because he's probably Timid Scarfed, except he's not. He's actually Modest Scarfed, which is something that I always do. I always like to put power on my Scarf first, but with this Landorus, it already has enough power that I don't really need an Adamant Scarfed Landorus. So I just made my Landorus Jolly Scarf, and I actually have sped his Modest Scarf Kyurem. So I really didn't even know that. I was fearing this Kyurem like hell because I had nothing faster than it. And I thought it was going to sweep me, but I guess not. So I believe I had my Landorus and my Infernape left, so I think that was a 2-0. So that was a great game. The guy was sitting. I hope I'm going to leave his link in the description so you guys check him out. He's a really cool guy. But I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all later.